that is truly valuable for students and gives them the opportunity to produce real work that they care about and has an impact on the Alden community. The work that the students produce, and the processes that they engage in to get there, has never ceased to surprise me. The students have produced amazing pieces across College English 12 and media production classes, from a Hot One style interview with a student's grandpa, news reports that help pass a $48 million capital project to improve district facilities, to an interview video about the experience of Black students in Alden, which led to hiring a speaker to talk to the district about the concerns the students spoke to. He has created environments and space where students feel free to experiment, speak what they care about, and create work which extends beyond the classroom. Always humble in his practice, Colin does not rest on student successes, and continually strives to reflect upon and change his teaching to better reach the needs of all the students. However, as anyone who's met Colin would know, awards and recognition don't mean nearly as much to him as the development, growth, and well-being of the students. To truly attest to his work as an educator, here's some words from some of the students. From Corinne. Mr. D pushed me out of my comfort zone and helped me discover my passions. After a year of encouraging me to join his multimedia production class, and me repeatedly declining, he finally pulled some strings and added me to his roster. Now, I'm the editor-in-chief of the Wax News website, and through his guidance, I discovered a genuine love for web design. From Braden. I've been in a few classes with Mr. D, and also heavily interacted with him through theater during my time in high school. What stands out to me most about him is his ability to inspire us in a question. I've seen this the most during his English 12 class, where he frequently delved into and questioned complex topics, but I've even seen it in his creative writing class and during lighting design sessions for theater. In both instances, he's helped by posing insightful questions about my work in order to make it more creative. In that way, Mr. D embodies what it means to teach, by showing his students the importance of questioning both their work and that which exists around them, and is more than deserving of this award. From Alex. Mr. D allowed me to stretch the limits of my comfort zone, always pushing me to do things I'm scared of or nervous about, and that he knows will be beneficial for me. During his teaching, he recognizes that emotions are important and encourages us to utilize them while completing our schoolwork in order to fully connect to it and produce something we're genuinely proud of. He's made an environment where I feel safe to wonder without judgments and explore concepts of creativity, and I'm endlessly grateful for that. Nicole. Mr. D's been a great teacher, both in English this last semester, as well as in theater for the last couple of years. He always respects ideas and takes time to listen to everyone's perspectives. The last is William. Mr. Dabkowski has been my teacher since my freshman year. He has pushed me to step out of my comfort zone and allow me to let my creativity flow. He's also the play director for Alden, and he has watched me grow in acting over the years and has pushed me farther than I thought I could, and I am so glad he did. Not only was I in the cast, but I was also able to become student creative director in a few shows, make backdrops and props, and join stage crew. He has truly helped me become a better version of myself. Through his help, I found my love of theater. This is just a fraction of the goodwill of how the students have for him and the impact that he's had on them. To connect to and meaningfully support one's students in the way he has is truly an accomplishment, not just for an early teacher, but a teacher at any stage of their career. I can think of nobody more deserving to receive the Early Career Teacher Award other than Colin Dabkowski.
Thanks a lot, Jared. How do I top that? I should have gone first. Good evening, everyone. It is my distinct pleasure to be here with you this evening. Grab my glasses because I can't see them. To present to you the 2025 recipient of the Western New York Network of English Teachers Early Career Teaching Award. My name is Kevin Ryan. I am the principal of Alden High School. I'm also a reformed English teacher, as I like to say. Though being an English teacher was the greatest professional privilege of my life, I will forever cherish my time in the classroom and the many connections I made with my students over the years. I want to take this opportunity to thank both Kristen and Jim for bringing WNYNET to life and sustaining it along the many years of English teachers that I've worked with you. There was no other organization like this in Western New York that I am aware of, and the work done by this organization is top-notch. I believe as they do that English teachers can and do change the world. Now, to do my job tonight, a job I take great pleasure in introducing to you the winner of the Early Career Teacher Award. Colin Dabkowski found his way to me in Alden High School at the precise moment he was needed. Call it fate, call it divine intervention, call it what you will, but it was an extremely fortuitous occurrence for our school. Thankfully, when the opening was posted, I was smart enough to reach out to Dr. KPC and ask her if she had any good candidates for the position we were attempting to fill. She didn't hesitate in the least. She said, "I have someone you are going to love." She was right. I knew she would be. I did an initial screening interview with Colin. Virtually, you could tell right away that he was the kind of thinker and doer that we were looking for. He didn't disappoint in the committee interview round either, and was appointed to the job over 4 years ago. I do chuckle a little when I think about Colin winning the Early Career Teacher Award. Mainly because if you know him, he doesn't come across in any way as a new teacher. Don't get me wrong. He's had to learn all the same experiential lessons that all the teachers must learn. One day at a time, one student at a time, one class at a time. As you all know, those can be the hard lessons, sometimes lonely, dark days. Experience is the hardest teacher, but always the best. There is no shortcut. Colin knows this, and I've watched him persevere through the hard stuff. Always listening, always growing, always getting up off the mat to do it better. For me, what sets Colin apart and makes him more than deserving of this award are three things. The first is his work ethic. Collectively, we talk about this a great deal as something often missing in the workforce today. Not with Colin. He will outwork you every day of the week. Just in the short time he has been in Alden, he has taken our multimedia production class to a whole other stratosphere. He has taught multiple other courses, grades 9 through 12, including College English 12. He has been trained in project-based learning and is now a leading voice in our building for the instructional paradigm. He has coordinated our students participating in the Youth Voices Conference at Buffalo State. He has produced our school's literary magazine. He has served as theater and prison club advisor. He has directed our play. For his acting class, he has collaborated with Global Concepts Charter School to produce a joint theatrical production. He has supported our AV club and provided technical support for evening events, including graduation. The list goes on. He doesn't stop, and he does it all for the right reasons. Next is his skill and intelligence. He's always the smartest guy in the room. He has a background in journalism, working as a writer for the Buffalo News for many years. He's translated that skill into his new vocation as a teacher masterfully. Our wax news outlet, for example, otherwise known as the multimedia production class, is second to none. A real product for a real audience. Check it out online yourself. You will be blown away. It serves our entire community. And this is just one example of how he has transformed our English curriculum in a few short years. He is only scratching the surface. Finally, what also sets Colin apart is his heart and the passion that it holds. Simply put, he gets it. In an institution where many don't get it, and never will, He does. He understands that teaching in the 21st century is about perspiration and inspiration. The days of stand and deliver, as we know, are over. He embodies this change. He knows in his heart that teaching is an art form and an act of love. He understands that it is about the hearts and minds of human beings, not data points or standardized assessments. He embraces the reality of emerging technology and that it's a force to tame and use for good. He's not arrogant enough to believe that he knows what students must learn. Instead, he's smart enough to know that the questions are always more important than the answers, and that listening is the skill we all need to hone far more than that of speaking to hear ourselves speak. Congratulations, Colin. I am proud to call you friend and colleague.
Hi, everybody. You're going to hear a lot from me later, so I won't take up too much time. Just to say, I'm overwhelmed by the words that Mr. Ryan and Mr. Whipple just spoke, the words of my students. We do an education to get recognized. So what Dr. Chacon and Dr. Capuana, everyone involved in WNYNET, and the Buffalo State English Education Program have built here is a thing of beauty. And I just want to express my appreciation that it exists and that you're all here to celebrate it. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Tom.